Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. If you're wondering whether you've come to the right place, don't worry, you have. There's something magical in the air tonight, and I'm not just talking about the gamma radiation. So sit back, relax, and get yourself a nice cool bottle of sarsaparilla as we get ready to patrol the Mojave while our Spurs go jingle, jangle, jingle. I'll see you on the stream, baby. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. If you're wondering whether you've come to the right place, don't worry, you have. There's something magical in the air tonight, and I'm not just talking about the gamma radiation. So sit back, relax, and get yourself a nice cool bottle of sarsaparilla as we get ready to patrol the Mojave while our Spurs go jingle, jangle, jingle. I'll see you on stream, baby. All right, all right, all right. I think it's time. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back yet again. Round up. How you doing? Haven't crashed. Oh, so picking up where we left off, we're at the tail end of Old World Blues, which is fantastic because this really isn't one of my favorite DLCs. It's really not. All that's left is to go to Mobius in the Forbidden Zone. And that's it. Excuse me. I can't really say I'm too interested. The rest of the content in this DLC, like I said, it's not really one of my favorites. I think it's one of the weaker ones, if I'm being completely honest. I like the premise. I like the vibes, but I just don't like the quests. They're just boring. Go here, do this. Go here, do this. Could be a little bit more interesting than that, in my opinion, but it is what it is. So, I'm just gonna grab some ammo. Some 45 auto. I don't know what the fuck that is. I think it's 12 gauge for the riot shotgun. Shotgun's really fun. Made the game a little bit too easy in my opinion. But yeah, had the Fallout TV show finished. That's interesting. I gotta watch it, but I kind of lost all hope that that was gonna be any good. Oh, looks like I don't have any 45 auto. I'm not using that really shitty K9000. I really don't like that gun. I really don't like it. Except reloading bench. Yo ho, check it out. Check it out. Here comes trouble. Trouble indeed. Becca, how are you? Trying to understand what all this ammo does. I really wish I understood guns better, but I really don't. Alright. Break down the 12.7 mil. Break down. I should break down the 20 gauge. How am I? I'm well, thank you. I'm just very tired. I've been exercising really hard this week. So I'm just absolutely just exhausted. Like I was running and I just was questioning why I even bothered. I was just that depleted. But I'm glad we made it to the end of the day. We're here. We're going to finish up this and we're going to move on to the next DLC. Then we can move on to Fable, which is going to be really fun. Note that I've got some issues with my streaming software connecting to Twitch, so that's why the other day when old mate that rated us, Jangles, was kind enough to rate us, give us a follow, the notification didn't go off, so I got to fix that. Plus I got to get emotes up and running, but I'll do that this weekend. But enough about me. Let's talk about you. How are you, Becca? Are you okay? Have you been keeping well? Did you have a nice day today? It's good to see you. Sorry, this thing's bothering me. sedated. Alrighty. I just want to try and get some more ammo. I need to break some down, but I just don't know what ammo turns into what. What is breakdown on the ammo that I'm not using? 308. Breakdown. Magnum. Magnum. There needs to be a better way of doing this. Sorry, I got distracted and heard nothing. Wow. Well, that's certainly something that you can do. Becca, I asked, how are you? I also told you my life story, but I'm not going to repeat. So we'll keep it simple. How are you? Are you doing well? No. Sup, you Ram Ranch cowboy? 18 naked cowboys in the showers in New Vegas. The penthouse suite. I'm a bit tired. Had work today for the first time in forever. Oh, yeah. Also, hello, Popey. It's good to see you, buddy. You alright? How you doing? You have a good day today, Popey? You doing alright, mate? Made all the 12 gauge, I think. Made all the 12 gauge again. Next one I want to use is the 45p. Yeah, those will have. I'll break those down. I can make more 45p, yeah. This probably doesn't look very interesting and or make a lot of sense, but I promise what I'm doing is making sense to me, which means it may potentially make sense to everyone else. Basically, guns have different ammunition, and I'm making better ammunition with my guns that I have. And it's all intentional.
If you know what the word proletariat means, do you know what that makes you? Well-read and erudite. For a communist.
Alright. What do you got here? Got more. Alright. Let me finish doing this because you didn't really have access to a lot of ammo. And I can't leave. I can't leave here. I'm stuck here. Excuse me. I'm just gonna go non-verbal for a sec while I get everything I need. Struggling mentally with a new job. Sorry to hear that, bro. I was speaking to Mr. Smith and he mentioned a little bit that you guys have been talking. It'll be alright. We'll catch up soon, yeah? We'll have a chat. Just keep your head up, King. Don't let that crown fall off, alright? It's all good. Anyway, Becca, did you have a good... It's alright, bro. Alright, focus on the positives. You gotta, you know, do the thing the guys say. You gotta accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Latch onto the affirmative and don't mess with Mr. In Between, alright? Oh. Sorry, I meant to ask if you had a good day at work today. Sorry, my mind is all over the place. I was in the middle of asking you a question, and then I ended up responding to Popey, but I meant to ask you a question. That's good. You can rush in the water. Yeah, it was still an okay day. Kids with rat bags. I was doing relief teaching at a new school. Damn, bro. Hope he can 100% tell you. The school had cows, chicken, and crawfish. Hey, yo. He ended up with 18 naked cowboys in the showers every I didn't I? Yeah, that's not uncommon, having a school with all the bits and pieces, all those animals and stuff. Oh my god, look at this fucking shit. Can't go for a fucking stroll. Getting ambushed. Oh, it's fine. I don't know.
Stop that! You'll damage the hull! Go, my minion! Sting them in the name of all that is Mobius! You're no match for some. I see you now.
Don't have me. I even check to see how much. Space. Leave that. I need more stim packs. I should buy them some more stim packs.
How I end you.
So let's run away.
Robo Scorpion, attack!
Run away. Sorry, one sec. Fucking chat mark disappeared. I get paid well as a relief teacher. Nah, that's good. Leverage it, absolutely leverage it. But sorry, what I was trying to say is that I've seen like heaps of schools. They do have animals. They do have animals there, which I think is really cool. I think it's a good way to introduce kids to that kind of stuff. Stim packs. I was in combat.
You require some additional.
School I used to work at had a bunch of teachers that were relief teachers, and the scary part is that they taught me 20 years ago.
area against my primary instrument panel. I might vibrate at a soothing frequency.
Not a rural school though, it's in the middle of a regional city. Yeah,
Need to calibrate these.
I think it was Underdale? I don't know, it was a school near me. It's like it was a school, like a more posh kind of school, but even they had the animals and stuff, but they had chickens. I don't know if they had cows, they might have had sheep instead. But it's really interesting that they do. I like it, because it's like, you know, you want to expose kids to different things. And you never know, some kids might just take to be.
My minion, sting them in the name of all that is
Literally never been in school, but
hit my
yeah.
Robo Scorpion, will you?
Yeah, that's fair.
You won't escape me.
I just do the boxing.
Destroy this one, I'll make more. Destroy this one.
Where you going? Where you going? You started this fight, pussy. Come back here. Where you going? Where you going? Oh, you shit. You can't. Because, sorry. Thank you for reminding me.
I Robo
Sorry. I can't see shit.
Anyone who can understand these messages, you do not belong here. We will find you.
Yeah, I went to fix something, and then I got the then I did it, and then I went back to the stream, and I forgot to Turn it back on. Can these guys fuck off? Everywhere. Stop shooting laser weapons. Hands where I can see them. Easy. Oh, blood sausage. I love me some blood sausage. Do you guys like blood sausage? I love it. Anyway. Guys, what's going on? Anyone got any good news? Any exciting news? Anyone got anything positive to say, or are we all kind of doomers right now? I know Becca's permanently femcell coded. Right, I was just here a second. I'm excited about your birthday coming up. Oh, lovely. That's nice. What are we doing to celebrate your birthday, Becca? What are we doing? Tell me. It's here. Come back, I promise. It's on the 23rd, party on the 27th. Come for a visit. Say less. We'll be there. Send me location. For that interaction. Don't tell me, I'll do it. No. Oh, hold on. If I take the Saturday fist. If I take the Saturday fist. Oh no, I can't. I was hoping that I could use it to repair, but that's a different repair skill. So there's a perk. There's a repair perk you can get that will let you use similar weapons to. You saying you don't want to come to your party, Becca? If it was complete, real talk, if you weren't too far away, I'd be happy to. In another state, might break the bank a little bit. Truth be told, I'm not gonna lie. Don't blame me. All I'm saying is don't blame me or Lady Cannoli. Blame the economy. I blame the economy. Place for you to stay.
Do not attempt to fight them. They will shoot you with their robotic stingers, and then possibly
It's alright.
explode.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll get the opportunity to catch up, especially if you come over to the fringe. If you end up coming over, I'm sure we can catch up. Yeet. Sorry, am I hurt? Or the fuck was that? A really bad position. I should grab that because I need it for. Yeah. should actually take that kind of stuff because that's actually good for making Legion takedown. And then bada bing. My birthday is going to cost about 2k, so I got to see about that first before I can do friendship. I prioritize your birthday, 100%. But you got something. I'm guessing you got something special planned if you're forking out that kind of cash. Look at him, he leaves a fucking bum. I'm off good money. Look like you could use a hand. Just catering, really. I get free venue hire. Oh, you got the hook up. Nice. It sounds like you got heaps of people coming down if you need some serious catering there. Should be using the geovex. Where is it already? Should I put my item? I need to be using more of them. Closing distance. Try not to use too much of my healing supplies, but I kind of got no choice because I'm taking too much damage. You have too many friends? Yeah, like 30 confirmed. Yeah, fair. No, it sounds like it sounds like a fun event. No, I would 100% come. If circumstances were different, I'd be more than happy to. But you know, it's just the way things are in general. Too much money. Nice if it wasn't like that. But what can we do? Now I know there's typically like a whole bunch of so kind of tired of getting ambushed every 5 seconds because it gets kind of draining. You like one of these? Bro was cool. Like, where did this guy come from? See ya. And one more time. I'm so glad Bats exists because like I'm so tired. I don't have like the mental capacity. Bats just makes it so easy for me right now.
2 plus 2 equals. Harassing the head of forbidden idiots of the think tank.
Damn, he got him good. Trying to conserve ammo when we get to the end. I'd rather not have to fight the boss. I gotta fight. Where the hell are you going? Just gotta close the distance. That's all you gotta do. Just gotta close the distance and take them out of town. Turn them into giblets. Oh, maybe we should have got the dinner bell from old mate. Nah, Loki, see why they actually are. Loki, see why they recommend the stealth suit. It's just gonna avoid all the fighting. fuck did these guys come from? Can you see me? Is that why you're looking at me? Right, piss off. Where are you shooting from? They see me shooting. Everyone's fucking shooting. Angry Securitrons, guys in the brains. One. I'm just running away from this. I'm not interested in this. I'm going over the Forbidden Zone. You can't stop me. You're gonna try, but you can't stop me. I got a halo and I got a nice haircut. You can't stop me. Anyway. Anyway. I was on stream the other day, and when we finished, I was leaning over like that. And I was looking at the back of my head, and I thought I had a bald spot. I was freaking out. Maybe I do have a bald spot, and I should be freaking out. I don't know. I would ask Becca if I have a I would ask Becca, but Becca would just tell me anyway, just to gaslight me. Ask me what? Do I have a bald spot on the back of my head? I thought I did, but I think it's just where my hair parts. Yeah, I thought I had one on the back of my head. Like I was freaking out. I don't know why. I'm just gonna leave that there. Oh yeah.
Science.
I don't really do it like that. Crown of your head will always be thinner because the rest of the head is... Yeah, fair enough.
Do not approach the pylons. Pylons are the glowing things. Also, do not approach a fallen pylon. If you see a fallen pylon, call security.
Let's go... I don't know why there's so many of these fucking guys, bro. It's actually kind of pissing me off. Actually, would appreciate it. These guys could just piss up for 5 seconds. And I'm addicted. Go me. Bye. Becca, do you remember if the first Fable has any firearms? Or is it just the second one? Because I remember there being firearms in the second one. I haven't played a lot of the first one. I can't remember if there was any. Am I going to Fable 1? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, what is that? Melee bows and magic, yeah, fair. What build are we going for? These fucking things are pissing me off. They're everywhere. Chief? Man, I thought we were friends. You got any recommendations?
Stop that, you damn it! Oh, hit my Robo Scorpion, will you?
What does that do with magic, especially summoning? Yeah. Summoning's pretty cool. Always like it when you make other people do the fighting and just get to chill. Should be all American at this rate. Scorpion in the car. I know. This game's buggy as all hell. People still love it though. Maybe they love it because it's buggy. But nah, this game has plenty of things wrong with it. Honestly, I understand why they're recommending the stealth suit because these guys are not, this is actually not.
Did you even know you were wearing me?
I do now. I'm just gonna sneak in. I'm so tired of fighting. I've really had enough.
We're okay on Stimpaks.
Dr. Mobius's army. His robo-scorpions crawl everywhere.
We're okay on medics until we have to numb the pain.
And stupefy.
Uh-oh.
All right, everyone, calm down. Might have been time for violence. You're no match for science.
Hey! How's it going? Oh, I can't put it back on. Shit. Sorry, not cool. I know you're there. I just gotta use my brain for a sec. I can't see.
Looking for a week? Defiant to the end.
I'm gonna punch this fucking scorpion to death. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna punch it to death. Ready? Russian water. I don't have any weapon bonding. I will use a weapon repair kick at max strength. Then I'm gonna use so I got take one of those. Off out. I'm gonna have beer as well. And I'm gonna have an atomic cocktail. Fuck out of this one. I am nearly dead, bro. Yeah, I am nearly dead. He's kicking my ass. Stimpaks. Steady this one. Over. Oh, I got radiation poisoning big time. Radiation poisoning. So I gotta lock in. One. Where's my rat away? 600,000 rat away. There it is. I miss all of those shots.
There's our victim. X-42, attack in the name of Mobius.
Yo, bada bing. Yeah, you see that? Sable are destroyed. 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 Oh yeah. Alright, we've done it. It's time to confront Dr. Mobius.
Bad guys dealt with.
Alright, survival maxed out, and I have not been recording at all this stream. Next. I'm gonna say medicine. Medicine sounds good to me. Alrighty, we did it. There might have been a better way of going about it, but we did it anyway. That just speaks to either how stupid or persistent we are. Either way, a win is a win in my book. Anyway, Nightcore, how are you? You still there? Thank you for coming past to check out the stream. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you again. Are you having a good day? I asked everyone and everyone gave me mixed responses. You're here? I'm good, thank you. Thank you for asking. I hope you're having a good day. How many addictions am I gonna walk away with this fight? I do all of this while invincible. Invisible. Was not invincible. Go team. Alright. Fine. Just fine. That's good. Can you guys hear the game okay? Rebecca already knows I just rage quit a painting. Oh no. How's your painting going? What were you trying to you were doing realistic, but you were upset because you can only do like, Ghibli style photos. Is that right? Where is he? Evil Dr. Mobius. Hans. Yeah, that's right. You're trying to paint Henry and Hans from KCD. Yeah, that's right. Look at him. Evil Dr. Mobius. He stole our fucking brain, bro. We should just kill him. Maybe we should just hear him.
Electrons attached to the neutron neutrons attached to the mesons connected to the proton. Oh, hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing, you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. Little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely.
This is the big bad. This is the big bad of Old World Blues. I think realistic is impossible. If you set that image in your mind, then it will be true. No more negative self-talk in these streams. No more negative self-talk in these streams. See, look. Ask and ye shall receive. Beck is there to help. Beck is an upstanding member of this community occasionally. This happens to be one of those occasions. No more negative self-talk. Not in this chat. Ever. Only I can do that. It's not impossible. See, I'm nice sometimes. Poo poo pee pee. Fine. Don't abuse my kindness. Don't abuse my kindness. Do you want? Do whatever. Oh, you cheeky shit. You two kids have fun. You want to pop off so you can go do your Alright. I've defeated your giant robo-scorpion, Mobius. You're next.
Whoa, did I leave that on? I thought I'd powered it down. Was wondering what was causing the power outages.
It's fine. Aren't exactly what I was expecting.
Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I. Oh, a variety of reasons. You're something of a homily. Anomaly? You're really quite special, and not in the cranially challenged way. You see, you are the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own success, as it were. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, well, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brains moving around of their own volition. Now, that seems to be rather hormonal of you. Flight or fight response, you know. Hard to cut that out completely.
The fuck?
Your brain is here, safe with me. We chat over mentats. Oh, curiosity. I experience that less now that I know everything. Or maybe it was when I found out some unpleasant answers.
Good hit in the hammer, my fiction.
Oh, I tried that already. Might have contributed to the problem now that I rethink it. But thank you for asking before trying it. Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that. Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. Then, watch out! So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe like a big spherical lung. As for the Psycho, sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up. Go in the wrong tube. Still, served its purpose. I find things curious as well. Go on. Well, every scientist needs an army. Mine came to me after these rather large scorpions kept coming in from the desert, like poisonous frosting. How scary, I thought. But they had survived when nothing else had. Perfect candidates for improvement as a reward for their tenacity. Then I thought, what if they shot energy bolts and acted as walking eyes and data-drained computers and acted as bullhorns? Then I made them bigger. Then I thought about custard. I do so love custard. Or was it mustard? Mustard custard. I miss sugars and salts.
My favorite part about this DLC is Mobius, but the design of all the scientists is just grand. It's so wacky and stupid. It's like a really good example of, what do you call it, retrofuturism. I think is the style of art that you use to describe how they do the futuristic stuff in Fallout. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's my favorite part about it. Like he's all dingy. He's got one of his monitors is cracked, and then I think he could fix it, but I don't have enough repair skill to fix it. And then even his brain, what do you call it, the capsule that's holding his brain is all fogged up and muggy. It's good. And the whole premise of the DLC is really funny, but I just hate all the dialogue. And the other scientist, Mobius is alright. I like listening to Mobius talk. I like his voice.
Did I? Maybe I did. Can't have them leaving. Is some reason for it? Ethics or, conscience? You and your brain are quite alike. I'm sure it knows the reasons better than I do. Dr. Mobius. Rather catchy, isn't it? It's my name, and my new name overwrote the old one. This name's as real as you or I, although I believe your brain expressed similar incredulity at the nature of such an appellation. Someone's been watching too many old-world science fiction movies, it said. I believe it meant me. I must admit I have a vulnerability for holotape fantasies of planets and robots and all that is forbidden. As for the name I was born with, like the think tank, we were all reprogrammed to forget them, take on new names. It enforces the recursion loop in our perception programming.
I'm smart enough to understand because I've got no science.
I believe I did, and with good reason. Who am I to be trusted with such things? Do you? You seem fine without it. And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well, you should respect its wishes. Indeed. The goodbye part of our little chat, then. Goodbye. Please mind the equations on the floor.
So now I have to convince my brain to come back with me. Lovely.
I'll miss you.
There it is. I think that's caused so much trouble. So much trouble. I want to do repair. Let me see if I can fix his see if I can fix it.
I'm having the most... The ghosts aren't real? That changes everything. Why, I can save my computing power for other perceptual impossibilities. Please be my guest. The receptor is there, and the side-switching wobbly bob, just turn that. Good, good, better. Oh, yes, that feels wonderful. This is even better than my afternoon Mentats break.
Rudio. You program their names as part of the recursion, what, to trap their processes?
Now, trap is a rather harsh word.
Oh dear, indeed.
Excrement. Not an inappropriate word, but still rather harsh. But, yes, I did take some liberties with their programming. It's all right, they don't remember.
Oh, that's alright then.
I certainly didn't until you said trap, and then I said excrement, and then... The radar fence to keep the think tank hemmed in wasn't really enough. They keep testing things. They would have found a way to disarm it. I suspect I have Plan 9s in place, but I may have coded myself to forget them, just in case. They're probably very dangerous, lethal, or worse. So I had to do something else to keep them occupied here. Or as you like to say, trapped. I prefer to have several Plan 9s in case the 7s fail.
That's why I have all those stupid names.
I don't know if they're stupid. I was trying for accuracy. Dr. O, which is actually not his real name multiplied, since you can't multiply his real name in the first place. Ouroboros, Klein, they have all forgotten themselves. And not only themselves, but the world, sense of time, and history. All that is left is what's here. I reprogrammed their chronometers, geometers, and cartography programs. This is now their world, here, Big Mountain. It was a merciful lobotomy, really, thinking back. They were my friends, but sometimes they would take things too far. And the world isn't ready for that kind of too-far thing-taking. That's my professional opinion, anyway. And I am told I was once quite professional.
So, unless I'm misunderstanding the story, the think tank is comprised of all of these scientists. They're really bad. They're going to do some bad things if they're left to their own devices. So Dr. Mobius became the anti-hero the world needed and gave them all lobotomies, basically, to keep them trapped here, to protect everyone. And that, if they figure out that we're from the Mojave, they'll try and figure out how to get to the Mojave. Their experiments are already pretty bad, because they're apparently the reason that Night Stalkers and Cazadors are in the Mojave. They're pretty fucking annoying to deal with. So just imagine what they could do if they start lobotomizing everyone.
A snake that sucks its own dingle thingy, I believe.
Yeah, right.
Boros was always too obsessed with animals and their dingle thingies.
That makes sense.
Well, it's simple. Despite their many failings, they are rather bright. They are the think tank for a reason. That I didn't change. Without something to distract them, make them afraid, they would simply deduce what had happened. And when they start deucing it up, then you came along, the final variable solved. They saw that their world was larger than they perceived. Bacteria, finally able to see its host. There have been other visitors to make them doubt their perceptions, but you are the one who dialed back their monitor micromagnifiers. You were irrefutable proof that there was a world outside. And then there was the whole brain fiasco, which forced me to take steps. See, your brain had a special kind of wrinkle, a uniquity that they had never thought to try in all their countless escape attempts.
The only wrinkle is the one the bullet made going into my brain pan.
Yes, very good. I should have mentats ingest you instead of the other way around. Mentats. In any event, you showed up at the think tank, and because you had suffered a cranial injury in just the right place, bullets in the head are usually much more fatal, and yours was a light case of bullet headitis. But it was enough for the auto dock in the sink to change its programming to fix the problem, and the brain extraction technology for once worked. That gave the think tank the knowledge its brains couldn't possess. With that knowledge, the procedure can be reversed. If they obtain that procedural data, they can use it to mush and modify their cranial selves into hosts to slip past the radar fence. I'm sure of it. And once they're off the reservation...
Take some Mentat so I can operate on the same level as this guy. Some coffee as well. Coffee's good. So I'm like bulking down.
I'm having... Yes, very... But... I consider coincidence to be profanity, along with the words astrology, herbal tea, and luck. So watch it, potty mouth. My threat broadcast is designed to instill and install fear. And along with the emotional download, other data rides the fear carrier wave. It prompted them to focus on retrieving those technologies and bring them to attack me. And coincidentally, pardon my language, all those technologies are needed to put a brain, your brain, back into its skull properly. Oh, that means my plan is a total failure. That is unfortunate.
City.
Oh well, at least I tried. Yes, my overly aggressive cammed-up broadcast was designed to keep reinforcing the forget, fear, rinse, and repeat program. Oh, and the get me the things to castrate your only possible escape attempt. But I couldn't delete you or your arrival any more than I could the other visitors. Only so much science can do when you started talking to them. You're really quite difficult to ignore, you know. It's because you're, well, rather intriguing, if you'll forgive an old brain for saying so.
Oreo glazing is unreal.
The X2 antenna can be used to focus your alpha wave frequency thought patterns. The sneaky suit? Why, it houses a cardiac regulator. And the sonic sound wave projecto emitter was never intended as a weapon. It was a medicinal vertebrae pulse desensitizer. In short, brains, a heart, and courage. Spine.
Oh, like Wizard of Oz.
I think there was a story once where a band of murderous thugs sought these things. They had them all the time in the story. Didn't stop them from murdering to get them. And it won't stop the think tank either.
Lovely.
Yes, yes, this is getting interesting.
Let's see. Alright, let's convince our brain to come back to us. For some reason, my brain doesn't want to come back.
Well, well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been, Crawling through pits of radioactive muck again?
Why is my brain British? This is really fucking disturbing.
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie?
Why, he's such a dick.
Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, quote, dick, unquote. As if I'm the one responsible for the way you carry on gadding about the wastes. I'm not the one that makes us clamber around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have we forgotten who got us shot in the head and buried in a shallow grave? Do you think I enjoyed that little moment?
Come on, that stuff's fun.
Fun? Fun? Is tetanus fun? Is rickets? What about sepsis, huh? Enjoy that, do we? The things you do with our body are suicidally dangerous, and if you could silence your glandular impulses, you would hear me screaming at you! I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you.
But what about the good things, brain? In what other game do you need to convince your brain to come back? What the fuck? Should I just take it by force?
Overrated biological feedback.
Oh.
Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that meat. Oozing hormones. Well, certainly there might be some things I miss about being ambulatory. We have seen some incredible sights, haven't we? Jason Bright and his followers launching into the vast unknown. Helios 1 coming back online. But still, given the tremendous, potentially life-ending peril that went along with those, yes, I'd rather stay here. Oh no, please don't leave me here in this nice, safe dome where I have access to nutritive fluids and a fully indexed library. Please don't deprive me of being dragged through a landscape so bleak it was actually improved by the end of the world. I don't know how I could bear it. It's true, the brains here have experienced some degree of deterioration.
Not sure how to pass this
I'm
without
confident that with a few decades of work, I can solve the problem.
My god. I'm struggling to convince my brain.
Of course you do. Barring the unlikely event that I evolve...
I need to read more magazines. I need a science magazine. And I need a medicine magazine. Take a Alright, that's as good as it's gonna get.
Ah, the meter... After the think tank extracted me from your skull, they fell to bickering amongst themselves. I'm sad to say we were quite forgotten about.
IQ check failed.
Dr. Moby
Literally.
saw an opportunity to
Literally.
gain some
Even though I've
leverage
got
and had me
10
spirited
intelligence
away
right
to
now.
his dome. Hardly. Dr. Mobius keeps a close optical sensor on the goings-on.
How you doing, Jax? It's good to see you, buddy.
As soon as he saw the opportunity, he took it. I don't know. I'm afraid the trauma of our separation rendered me quite insensate. I didn't come around until I was safely ensconced in this tank. I'm quite sure whatever he did was highly scientific, though. Well, as long as your curiosity is satisfied.
Alright.
I'm not going to look at it from my... If you want me back, we need to establish some ground rules. First, showers! Second, regular checkups. Regular, mind you, and from a reputable doctor.
What's wrong with Dr. Strauss?
The Julie Farkas woman, for example. She seems to know a thing or two. Third, you need to listen to me more than your hormonal choir and genitalian orchestra. Promise me that.
Dead Money next. We'll start Dead Money tonight.
Really? I didn't expect you to actually agree to that. I'm afraid that was a bit of a bluff, really. I'm not going with you. Well,
Oh. No, after New Vegas. After New Vegas. Dead Money's part of New Vegas.
of course I accounted for that. Do you think I'm so stupid? No, you're right. Maintaining my current functionality will be harder than I thought. This bears some further looking into. Let me see. I suppose you'd continue on much as you are now, using that synthetic thinking machine to do the heavy lifting. Unless,
After
of
New
course, the
Vegas
batteries
with some
run out.
Fable, yeah.
But that seems unlikely. What did you think all those self-preservation instincts were, All those times you thought for a
What do you think,
second,
Jax?
maybe I shouldn't punch that death claw in the face. That was me telling you exactly how I felt before! Ugh, crawl back in there? Are you mad? I don't know where you've been. For all I know, you're riddled with disease or packing one of those delightful head wounds you seem to attract. I'm not crawling back into your head just to ooze right back out again. Even if I believe you, and I'm not saying I do, we still have one significant problem we're facing.
What's that?
Even if I wanted to settle myself back in your skull and go to all the trouble of reconnecting nerve endings, Dr. Mobius doesn't have the tools here. We would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are inclined to share. Oh, lovely. We've reached the mindless violence portion of the program.
Damn straight.
Tell me, what exactly are you, and I use the word loosely, planning?
I'm gonna show them even a video screen can get a black eye.
Not much of one for the high-tech approach, are we? Well, I suppose we'd best get on with it. Right. Look out, think tank. This brain is coming out of its jar. I suppose now that we're reunited, you'll want to fill your torso up with those other meaty parts the think tank took from us. Personally, I think your upgrades are quite a bit better. But now that I'm with you, the Sync's autodock can plug them back in no problem. Right then, off we go. Klein will be in for a nasty shock when he realizes the pacification field won't work on a mind and body reunited.
Damn straight. Let's do it. Another level up. Alrighty. Medicine. Perk. Pretty sure there's some shotgun ones. Don't think any of these are. Been a while since I played the first game. 2D is Xbox 360 exclusive, but I'm okay with 3D games spent most of the time. The third game, most time spent in third, I think. Yeah, I think we talked about it before. I've got my eyes on an emulator that I'm going to try and use to play the second game. I have the first one already, and I did find an archive of the third game because the third game was initially available on PC. So I think we might be okay, but I'll need time to set that up. But at the very least, I've got the first game that we can jump into straight away. We'll jump into. You think Twitch terms of service forbids that? Oh, that's a shame. I don't think I'm large enough that it's going to matter. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But I think we should be okay.
Oh, I see you and your brain reached a compromise. How pleasant. I hypothesize after the indignant frequencies my receptors had recepted, such a partnership-based conclusion would be low on the likely scale.
Oh, piss off.
If I recall, I had a plan that was working, whatever it was. I don't think it reached fruition. I would recall fruit if it had happened. I wasn't trying to kill them, just keep them out of trouble. What was that plan?
I think Jax is saying that it forbids emulation.
I probably wrote it down on the
Is that what you're saying, Jax?
floor somewhere. That will be difficult. It would be like fighting 5 scaled-down versions of me.
That's a bit
that
shit.
have better depth perception.
Like, I understand that there's
And they have an arsenal of
legally
vivisectors,
grey area
radial
around
beams,
emulation,
and a
but I
rather
don't
nasty ray that can make your atoms do a happy dance. If you could survive those highly improbable odds and ends, then deceasing them is definitely an option. Although, I doubt killing them would do anything except make you...
Oh, sorry.
Something ingenious and needlessly complicated, I expect. I may have already told you and forgotten it. I forgot I had forgotten pencils until one day I found one. Spent days studying its purpose before my memory circuit kicked in. Felt quite silly. Well, you could try and appeal to their humanity. That's a tired cliche. And really, when they were humans, they weren't very good humans. Well, there's many things they have forgotten, sitting in their bowls. Friendship, the thrill of discovery, love, masturbation, the usual. Much like your brain, I am certain there is something you can spark within each of them. Memories, hormones.
Sure.
A wise man once said, "The eyes do more than see. Make them see, if you can. Or, if not, you can always make them succumb to fear." It certainly worked for me, for a time. Then you came along, and bravery and/or desperation trumped that little idea. Back to the drawing board, I suppose. Or is this the end? Hard to tell. Oh, tell them I'm still alive. We had a nice chat, and we agree on a few things. That's true, isn't it? Or you could kill me and lie about it. Either way, it would be interesting. And if you are partial to lying and deception, well, you could tell them a ludicrous lie. The more over the top, the better. That's my experience. They're more than a little gullible. Better make it convincing, though. Or it'll be the dissection table and vivisectors for you. And if you speak of me, please try and make me look good. I am Dr. Mobius, after all, not some lab assistant teacher's aide.
Guys, my big long phone charger just broke off inside my phone. It was a struggle to get out, and now I have to use my super short charger. This is the worst. F's in chat. F's in chat for Becca's charger. First world problems. I'm sorry. This is devastating. And it's your birthday soon as well. Like, what the fuck? It's like the universe is conspiring against you. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Rip charger. Also, Jax, sorry, I can't remember if I asked. How are you doing? You doing alright, buddy? It's good to see you again. I'm just gonna grab a quick drink. I will be back in a second. I need some water, or else I'm gonna dehydrate. I'll be back with you shortly. Thank you. I hope you're all enjoying the program, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope I'm not coming on too strong. I'm going on a short break, but don't worry, I'll be back with you shortly. Coming up next, local idiot with a brain injury interferes with wasteland politics. This one's my favourite. I hope you're all enjoying the program, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope I'm not coming on too strong. I'm going on a short break, but don't worry, I'll be back with you shortly. Coming up next, local idiot with a brain injury interferes with wasteland politics. This one's my favourite. And we're back, ladies and gents. I think my friend stole my charger because when we went camping, they had the same one. Oh my god. Hamburglar. I'm no longer upset. Never beating the Hamburglar allegations, am I? Anyway, just had a quick chat with Lady Cannoli, and I got myself here apple juice with sparkling water. That shit slaps. Now, Becca, I asked last time on stream, I want to do, not Pepsi. Nah, no Pepsi. I've been cutting back on my Pepsi consumption. Because I'm trying to aggressively, guess returning your brain's worked out for you. Yeah. Hey, you know what they say? Even a broken clock is right twice a day. So, you never know. Sometimes you get it right, sometimes you get it good. Squeeze a lemon lime next time, so good. Yeah, we got fresh lemons. I gotta fix my lemon trees. I don't know if I told you about the story with my lemon trees. I should put a photo on the Discord. It's so fucking dumb, my lemon trees. You guys, you wouldn't believe it. It's so dumb. But I gotta get the lemon tree sorted. Becca, I want to do a cooking stream. And if I can, I'd like it to be themed around the game we're going to play. I think we could do another king sandwich or something. I don't know. I'm not. What's like? I can't think of food from New Vegas that's worth making. The Elvis sandwich was the only thing that came into mind, and I would wear the costume, but it's just too hot, and my schedule's way too tight. Fable. I can't remember there being any kind of recognizable foods from Fable. The only thing that pops into mind is just British food, which makes me think I should just make like Yorkshire puddings or something. Talking away from the mic, sorry. I wanted to do a cooking stream. Based around the game that we're going to play. So we're going to do Fable next. Do you have a recommendation for what we can make for a cooking stream? Because when I think of food in Fable, nothing really comes to mind except, you know, British food, which makes me think it's just Yorkshire puddings. Pie, yeah. Maybe we could do pie. Pie wouldn't be a bad idea. I've never really baked anything before. Maybe we can make an apple pie. We got a shit ton of plums. So if anyone knows what to do with a shit ton of plums, let me know. Maybe I'll make... Can you make cider with plums? Back to you.
Why, of course you can. I am well versed in the science
then there you go,
of
apple pie.
sharing. Well, when not chemmed out of my sphere.
There you go. I'm going to make an apple pie then. I'm going to make an apple pie. I've never baked it. Go me. Oh, let me see my English. That's easy. I don't think I'll do another one for New Vegas, but I think it'd be good to just do stuff like that every now and again. There we go, apple pie. Do it with like the lattice on there as well. What do you reckon? That'd be pretty cool if I do it with the lattice on there. Yeah, I'll fuck with that. How good? I think that'll be fun to give it a shot.
I'm running out of floor space for my calculations.
See what's in the rooms. What should we do? Jax, what do you normally do? Do you destroy the think tank? I can't really think of it. I mean, it just saves me the fight. Can't be bothered. Might be just easy just to get rid of them. I can't say I've ever destroyed them. Maybe we'll just gaslight them. It's Jangle's raid. Watch out. No way. Haha. Jangles. Thank you again with the raid. Unbelievable. What did I do to deserve this? Hello, Pixel Coco. Hello, hello. Howdy, partners. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How are you all? Thank you for coming past to check out the stream. Thank you, Jangles, for the raid. Sorry, the integration with my Twitch is busted. Otherwise, I'd have a fancy little thing pop up. So I hope my thanks will suffice. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just wrapping up things here at the Big MT. Coming off the high of all the drugs in my back pocket, so we've got to fix that up real quick. All good. Just finished assembling an IKEA bookshelf. Very proud. Congratulations. Congratulations. I remember the first time I tried putting furniture together. Pain in the butt. Anyway, it's all real Rebecca. She's the bridge between some awesome communities. Amen. Amen indeed. She's got lots of attitude, but she's pretty cool sometimes, huh? More buffets to scuff. Woohoo! Yeah. Don't you know it? Don't you know it? Don't you know it? Yeah. Yet neither of you are coming to your birthday. Well, I'm sorry, Becca, but I'm low-key kind of broke. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Yeah, you know what? Live stream your party and we'll raid it. How does that sound? I'm broke too, twins. Damn straight. Raise your hands if you're broke as fuck. Find a house, fucking make me broke as shit. Oh. Sink. Brain.
You require some additional services?
Pretty please put my brain back in my fucking back where it's supposed to go.
Rightly so.
Actually, no, hold on. Australia's alright. The sass. Look at the sass on it. The sass on it. Don't worry, you've only got 22 days to find the money. Oh. I'm suffering from MedX withdrawal. Maybe the doc can fix me.
You require some additional...
Yeah, I'd like to engage your services. Basic physical exam, pretty please. No worries. No, all good, Coach Jangles. Thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. That's twice in a row. Thank you. That's very kind of you.
You require some additional service?
Actually, no, that's right.
Might I be of service?
I don't think he's got anything to give me. He's like kind of broke. He's got no kind of just have to buy it and make my own. I think we'll be okay for this next part. Anyway. Let's see. Ready to wrap this up. I think I might do this in my suit. Grab the All-American.
Might I be of service?
Yeah, you can be of service. What's wrong with it? This bit fades the game. Every time I scroll the mouse wheel, where's the chat? Bring a BF2. Doesn't have enough on it. Oh my god. Chakasiki. Who doesn't love Chakasiki? I've spent money just to repair that much. 10,000 caps. Really? 10,000? 10,000 caps to repair? That's fucking mental. That's a lot of money. Chakasiki means pretend, call your work and call in sick when you're not sick. So when you call in sick at work but you're not actually sick, you just want to take the day off. So for example, you go out drinking and you have too much to drink. And then you wake up and you're like, oh fuck, I gotta go to work. Nah. I chuck a sickie. I used to chuck sickies all the time with my current partner. We'd call in sick together. And then, because we used to work together, work would be like, excuse me, is something going on here? Don't worry about it. I keep not talking into it, sorry. I'll fix it, sorry. It's my fault. I'm all over the shop. Okay, there we go. Yeah, sorry, that's my fault. Sorry about that. Sometimes I'm really bad and I peak when I'm using my headset as well. It's 100% my fault. It's a skill issue. Anyway, what are we doing with so you're both from Australia? Absolutely, opposite sides of the country. Which is probably for my benefit if I'm being honest, because you know, Becca's got a bit of an attitude sometimes. Oh, come on. Anyway, we're gonna go confront the guys downstairs. I want to make sure that we look good. But I've got way too much crap on me right now. I don't need that. Oh, do I? Hold on, do I have enough? Nah, I'm not gonna bother using that. I really don't like that gun. That's really not doing it for me. Alright. So we're looking fancy. Yeah, got it all sorted. Let's do it. Got surplus rounds loaded, even though they're really shit, we'll just use regular rounds. Gotta go now, BF's back. No worries. Enjoy, Pixel. Thank you for coming past to check out the stream. I hope you have a good night, yeah? Or evening, day, whatever time it is for you. Alright, let's go deal with the fucking think tank, bruv. Kleiner awaits. Oh, Germany. Nice. Nice meeting you too. Enjoy the rest of your day. See ya. Yeah, I just out of these fucking scientists, bro. These fucking idiots. Absolute fucking idiots. Come here, take my fucking brain out, and then I'm supposed to fucking be nice and spare you? Hardly. I'll give you one chance to surrender, and then I'm gonna fucking punch the shit out of you.
The lobotomite returns.
Yep.
Our lobotomite. Has Dr. Mobius been denominated into scrap metal and voice module parts, as we hoped?
I forgot how annoying it is to listen to your voice. I'm gonna be honest, if this dialogue takes any more than like a minute of my time, I'm probably just gonna kill you anyway.
Fight? I've never been in a fight. What do I... Colleagues! Think tank! Alert! Alert! We are under attack!
Okay, that I've now ended things immediately. You know, I'm fine with this outcome actually.
Equal and opposite reaction! My tank! It put a ding in it!
What's going on? Why am I... Why am I walking? I need to be moving. I need to take some more drugs, hold on. Come here, nerd.
Hit me.
I'll hit ya.
I love it.
Fucking nerd. I should have read that better, but this was going to immediately result in a fight, but personally I'm not even upset about that choice because they're really fucking annoying, and I think, you know what? I couldn't bother to listen to that man talk for another fucking 30 seconds. So I'm pretty happy with that outcome. Sorry, that might not be the best one, but you know what? That's payback for making me sit through the most annoying and most obnoxious introduction to a DLC ever. Sorry that my mic peaked there a little bit. That's payback. That's what I think.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the most powerful minds of the 23rd century. The courier who had been brought to the Big Empty became its new overlord, using its facilities ruthlessly and decisively when needed. Sometimes, science is more than a quest for discovery. It is a weapon to be used in the service of one with the strength to understand it.
Although, truth be told, the courier had barely explored the crater in an attempt to rush through and be done with the whole thing. Perhaps that was for the best, however. Curiosity, while sometimes rewarded for its efforts, often proves to be equally dangerous.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone. As much as he had attempted to create better scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less success. These failures didn't bother him overmuch. Once the rush of mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event.
Based.
After all, the bright young mind who had come to visit him in the Forbidden Zone had already exceeded his expectations.
The sink atop the dome gained a frontier town feel with the few modules installed. They shouted at each other across the HQ occasionally, either threatening each other or announcing a discovery. It kept things lively. Secretly, the Sync Central Intelligence Unit was relieved that not all of the personality chips had been found. What was there was enough.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt. Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
Blind old Jefferson, with sounds the courier brought him, created a symphonic counter-frequency that saved Big Mountain from sonic invasion in 2910. If you didn't hear about it, good.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
As the courier ran through the X-8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded.
Lovely.
So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 continued to scan for the subject and the stealth suit prototype long after the test was over. Frustrated and unable to find its lost technology, X-13 expanded its network of laser tripwires, sensors, and robo-brains out across Big Mountain. This glittering blue light beam forest cleanly bisected anything that entered its depths, slicing them into small segmented parts for easy disposal.
The courier, organs intact, continued onwards, a little less heavy of step, but with all the organs in the right places, as they should be. After all, brains can develop a life of their own when left to their own thoughts, and the courier's brain was more clever than most.
The think tank basement, filled with lobotomized robotical frames of the doctors, now served as a graveyard. The monitors had recorded the battle in its entirety, including the think tank's final shrill, terrified screams, whimpers, and pleas for mercy. They broadcast these humiliating last moments as a warning to anyone approaching the perimeter that other smarty pants were not welcome. The courier was the inheritor of the Big Empty, and there was room for only one will in the halls of the think tank dome.
Take a sip of your Vault 13
There
canteen.
is an expression in the wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
I wonder if that's
They
relevant.
stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
The Big Empty lived up to its name. A hollow crater of failures of a past era. A last, sad statement of the old world.
In the time following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, Old World blues became more than a catchphrase.
It became a reality, a withering form of nostalgia for times long past.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, it was all this and more. Old world blues, new world misery. The two became one in the courier's shadow.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal Ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
There you have it. Alrighty, there you have it. Old world blues, new world misery. Apparently it's my fault everything's bad, but if you ask me, I just did what had to be done because these guys were annoying the fuck out of me. So there you go. Old world blues. That's 2 down, 2 more DLC to go. The much better DLCs in my opinion. So I'm gonna call it there. And we'll start Dead Money fresh. Congrats. Thank you, Becca. We'll start Dead Money fresh next week. I unfortunately have a lot on my plate this weekend. So I don't want to say that I'll stream. But we'll see how we go. Otherwise, I will try and do more streams next week. But we will see. Just got a couple things on at the moment. And all that, but I hope you all enjoyed. Apologies for the issues with the mic. I gotta change my placement of it. It's a skill issue on my part, but as Becca likes to remind me, I'm a boomer. I have a music fest on Saturday, so I'll be busy. Nice. Nice, all good, all good. But yeah, shout out to Nightcore, shout out to Becca, Boomer, Popey, Jax. Thank you all for coming past. It's always a pleasure to see you. I very much appreciate you guys all coming past. Thank you, Jangles, for another raid. Are we raiding? Abso-fucking-lutely. Why not? Does anyone have a recommendation? Does anyone have a recommendation? First recommendation wins. It's not a competition, but if you tell me what you want to do, we'll do it. Because I gotta have a fucking shower and go to bed. Mantis Who Prays is on but has 32 viewers. Is there someone smaller? Is there someone smaller? I'm happy to raid someone smaller. Otherwise, Ginger Bananes is on with 2. Well, Ginger Bananes... Bananas. I say Ginger Bananes, but it's Ginger Bananas. Ginger Bananas has raided me, but I have not returned the favour. So if you ask me, that is who we're going to raid. So I'm going to raid them now. And get that across. Then we'll send them my love and we'll call it a day because I'm going to stream and go. But as I said, thank you very much everyone. I hope you all have a fantastic day wherever you are. No, thank you for coming, alright? And I'll see you guys all soon, alright? Take care of yourselves. And old world blues means old world misery. So always be excited for the new world. because it's going to be happier. I think maybe, I don't know. I'm not a philosopher. Anyway, with that being said, have a good night, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you all next time.